Okay. So I took a minute to move on. This, I don't know who this is for, but man, this is good. Um, super, super good energy. So it starts with like you're closing out negative cycles, right? And moving away from um, unhealthy or toxic, people, situations, whatever. Heavy energy of like healing. You've taken the time to heal your things, particularly like financial healing. You've looked at your beliefs about money in abundance and where it came from and where the roots started and shifting your perception and blah blah blah. So you've been working on that. Um, with that, this ties together. So you've done the healing in that, and you've done the healing in like now you can see the toxic people you kind of have to walk away from. Something particular about like I'm just gonna say internally people that are messed up that play games or people that project their insecurities onto you, like you've woken up to that and you're disconnecting from that, and they're tied together. These two things are tied together. So it's like you did the healing on the finances, you did the healing on the like, okay, these people are toxic and they're not my issue, da da da, I'm gonna disconnect. And doesn't mean you're cutting them out, you're just disconnecting. Like you're over there learning your stuff, I'll be over here when you're ready. These two things tie together. God, heavy focus on healing. There may be like also healing like physical something, illness or whatever. But how they keep tying together is like I'm healing this over here and it's helping to heal like financial struggles. Something specific about someone that was hiding their like toxic behaviors. They acted like they were healed, but they weren't really healed. Like really hiding, really trying to, I'm going to just say how it's coming through, try to keep it from you, how toxic they really are. But you became aware of whoever this is, or maybe multiple people, like their toxic stuff they were hiding. And you, I don't know, took action. And it's like, because they're showing like an end of like imbalanced situations. So everything feels great because it's just like how this all ties together. It's like I'm getting balance in my connections and I'm getting balance in my finances, and I'm coming into a safe period where I'm making better choices again in my connections, and it results in getting balance in my finances too. Something about, oh man, this might be for me too. Good. I hope my finances increase. But there's something about how you are, if you're listening, you're most likely an empath, HSP, light worker, or whatever, and how you are like a light to other people, and so they tend to like cling on. Where you may see they're toxic and you try to disconnect, but they continuously like cling to you and try to manipulate you and guilt you into spending time with them, stuff like that. And they're saying you're coming into an energy where you're now going to be able to recognize when you need to, prioritize yourself and work on your own energy. Like that is more important than trying to heal everyone. Or like you don't have to pour so much energy into healing everyone. Just shining your light heals people. You don't have to really do anything. And it's coming into understanding that, because this is an issue I have. People cling to my energy and I'm like, ugh, get off me. Not you guys, I'm saying just in my everyday life. So it's a really, really good place you're coming into, again, where you've got more balance in your connections and in your finances and maybe even career. And then that kind of coincides with people seeing this and like really regretting, not working with you or not listening to you, like discussions you know, you've had in the past to try to help and give advice or whatever, and they didn't listen, and now they're regretting it. There's something about in doing this, you kind of, I don't know, disconnected from like a past, more like romantic relationship. And I guess I'm supposed to tell you karma is kind of hitting this person. Why are we shifting here? It was such a great energy. Well, it's still good because it's like you're coming out of this. There's something about somebody who's bad-mouthing you, and like allies of that person. People they went to like badmouth you or to get them on their side or on their team or whatever. But they are shifting and looking at that person. They see it now, right? Where they at first, okay, so let's say you have a disagreement with somebody or something, and then they go off and they tell the whole friend group or the whole family like how awful you are and you did this and that, and like they believe at first because that's what they're hearing, because you're not bad-mouthing, you're not immature like that. So they were listening to what this person said because that was the only side they were getting, but now they're seeing it. Gosh, this might be for that same person I thought the first one was for. So now they're really seeing it and taking note how immature it was that they came and badmouthed you, because again, you didn't go badmouth this person. You know, we had our thing, whatever. I don't need to run and tell everybody all their secrets or make up stuff about them, and they're seeing now how immature it was that this person went and like gossiped about you or whatever, tried to turn people against you. Like they're seeing that. And so a lot of those connections are ending because of this. There's something about how you were the glue that kind of held this group together. I don't know. There's something about like this past person or past people have been unable to move on. It's like you had something happen between you, and again, I don't know if this is romantic or family or whatever. It felt a little romantic at first, but you had something happen, a misunderstanding, I don't know, something, and they went and badmouthed and had to like get people on their team. Like they've been really unable to move on. But it had to be this way. The people around, the people they were bad-mouthing you to, had to see it and disconnect from this person. So they, yeah, I know who this is for. They had to disconnect from this person to really make, because, okay, look, if you have a disagreement with someone, but they've got a whole group of people they can run to and get sympathy from and play the victim to or whatever, they're going to be fine. But if those people then disconnect, now they're arguing with you, and none of the people they usually run to are available, they have no choice but to like look at the truth of what happened. Do you know what I mean? Heavy focus on someone or people from the past that wanted to like bring up, I don't know, your secrets or spread lies out of, you know, jealousy and being miserable people. But that's all closing out because you did the right thing, because you don't handle it immaturely like that. Like, oh, I'm mad at you, I'm gonna run and tell that, you know, I'm gonna run and spread lies about you or tell everybody the secrets you told me, or because you didn't handle it like that. You matured, you healed. So you're closing it out, and now you're coming into like happiness and positive and healthier connections and more money. I feel like I do have to say, on a case-by-case basis, really think about giving energy to the people who have spread lies and who have, I don't know, if maybe they actually told true secrets, but things that were supposed to be just between you and them. Either way, be careful with that, because I'm getting like some people, yes, are really learning their lesson and yada yada, but some people aren't. Some people are going to panic when everybody else kind of disconnects from them, right? I'm not speaking to you. Then I run to this group of people and I'm okay because they're giving me attention. I'm feeding off of their pity and yada yada. And then when they disconnect, now I got nobody. So I may try to come in because of that, just because, like, do you know what I mean? I was fine as long as I had this group of people I could talk smack to about you, but now they won't listen to me either. So now I'm going to come crawling back. So just, like I said, on a case-by-case basis, really look, has the person really healed? Have they really grown? Because that is not another lesson you need to learn by letting the wrong person back in. That is not for the person I think this is for. I think that person really is healing, but I'm getting that in some cases that person hasn't really learned their lesson yet. Because there's, some of these people are still two-faced, still abusive. But you'll see that. You'll see through it. Anyway, all of this is to say, the first thing I really got was a really good energy around like finances and increase.